Gill with Anime on Location, and we're here with No Need for Bushido. So to start off, for those who are not familiar with your work, how did this webcomic come to fruition?
Well, the comic started when Alex had a high school project that sort of kept on growing and growing, and he needed a writer for it, so he just sort of brought me in on the project, and I sort of took that over, and it just kept on expanding as it went.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I had an intention of doing a comic after I started reading online comics, and I thought, wow, I could do that. That sounds easy. And then 10 years later, I'm still doing it, and now it looks like comics have grown well beyond my own abilities, and I feel like maybe I can't do this anymore, but I keep plugging along anyway.
All right. It says in your bio that you have a love-hate relationship with Naruto and Star Wars, and what generated those feelings?
Well, they started off good, and then they turned into crap, so that pretty much did it.
That's all him.
Oh, that's all him. All right. Now you're both devout video game players. You love the old stuff. You love the new stuff. Which games are your favorites? Which have really inspired you in your works?
Does it have Mario in the title? Then there we go. I'm not picky.
Yeah, Joe's a devout Nintendo fanboy, but I really like I love the Metal Gear Solid series. I love a lot of Ubisoft games like Prince of Persia, Assassin's Creed, Rayman, and the old Splinter Cell games. Yeah, I could probably talk about games for hours on end, so I don't know if I should.
What games do you not play?
What games don't I play? I don't play a lot of first-person shooters. I like Crysis because I like the nano suits, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that.
All right. Other than anime, video games, comics, what other media has inspired your works?
Way too much TV. Way too much television.
Any specific?
I think everyone notices a slight Avatar influence at one point in the comic. Definitely, we have a sort of a light-hearted adventure that fits very much like that. Although we predated it, so that's good.
Well, Joe, you didn't mention Discworld, which has become kind of an obsession with him. And I think a lot of the sensibilities of Discworld's humor and at the same time seriousness occasionally have fallen into the comic, partly because of Joe's obsession with it. And so on my own influence art-wise, I definitely took a lot of influence from older Disney cartoons and a lot from Avatar: The Last Airbender when that came out, as well as certain webcomics I followed for a long time, and Rurouni Kenshin. I can't deny that I've drawn, hundreds of pieces of Rurouni Kenshin in my past, and definitely a lot of the art style from that has seeped into the comic. So, yeah.
All right. How can people follow your webcomic and all of the other internet-oriented media that you guys are involved in?
One spot for it, nn4b.com.
That's the number 4, nn4b.com.
Yeah.
All right. Any final messages you want to get out to the fans?
We've really appreciated all the support the fans have given us over 10 years. It's definitely kept us going, and we look forward to seeing what happens next.
Should I mention? I'm just going to say that currently, after 10 years, we are taking kind of a hiatus from the comic for about a year. The website itself will still be updating with art tutorials, mini comics. I just wanted to take a break artistically from the comic, but it will return. And certainly anyone who hasn't read the comic, I would definitely encourage them to read through the archive. So when it does come back, they can be part of the, jump on the fan train.
Sounds good. No need for Bushido, everyone.